Um, Thank you so much for helping with my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so actually, I'm from India. My name is Parvez, and I'm doing commerce right now, studying commerce. I'm in 12th. Just now I finished my board exams. So, yeah, so what's your question?
So you must be very much relieved to be past your board exams and not have to be studying for them.
Yeah, so I'm really just feeling so relaxed after giving the exams. Yeah,
That's awesome. I wanted to ask you a few questions about the moon. I was
yeah.
wondering if you knew that NASA was planning to send astronauts back to the moon.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What do you think about that? Sending people to the moon?
Yeah, it's so good that the what the changes have uh, been again after it's after year and what the changes are there on the moon again after 1 year. So it's going to be a new progress and a very good adventure also. So
When when you think about the future of humanity, do you see us actually having people living on other planets, or do you think we're always going to just only live on Earth?
oh, it's from my point of view, it's 90% impossible because the oxygen you need to breathe, it's quite impossible to breathe outside because the you know what the pressure you need, the oxygen level, it's not there. So I don't think so it's possible. It could be it could be in few years after, I don't know, but from my point of view, it's not possible.
I think the idea is that we would live inside of structures we created, uh,
Yeah, okay,
buildings
so
and
then
that
it's
type of thing.
possible. The if the humans make a particular place where you can live with that oxygen they produce, so yeah, then it's possible.
Uh,
But it's gonna
if you
take a
could,
lot of time.
um, if you could take a trip to space, would you?
Yeah, why not? It's gonna be a good adventure for me, and I really just and I'll be able to learn the long term planning, perseverance, and financial system, and yeah, it's gonna be a good adventure.
How far would you go? Would you just go to orbit around the Earth? Would you go to the moon and back? Or would you, if they started building a city on Mars, would you immigrate and go and live on Mars? Like, how far would you go?
First, I'll try to go to the moon because it's gonna be my first time, so I might be, I might be scared because it's going to be my first time. I never gone gone on any other planet before. So first I'll try to go on moon, and after that, if I like it, after that I'll definitely going to try to go somewhere else.
Do you think you'll get that opportunity in your lifetime? Do you think you'll actually will have a chance?
Actually, to be really honest, I have never studied on this, so I don't think so.
Well, that's awesome. Well, that is all the questions I had about the moon for you. Did you have any questions for me or anything else you wanted to talk about related to this?
So, what you making right now? Any new progress you are doing, or what's new planning you are making? Means what the planning, or how do you organize? Means what's how do you staff your employees, and means
Oh,
what's the planning for staffing and everything?
for exploring?
Yeah.
Um, well, right now we have the International Space Station in orbit, and we're doing experiments and testing on things in weightlessness. Then we have a mission called Artemis 2 that's going to send 4 people around the moon next year and hopefully land on the moon the year after that.
Yeah.
SpaceX is doing amazing things. They're about to test their Starship, which will be the most powerful rocket ever built. And it could take
Okay.
you from Mumbai to Houston in 30 minutes.
Oh, it's so, it's so exciting to see.
Could you imagine? You could come here for lunch and then be home before dinner.
It's so amazing, man. It is really just so amazing.
So lots of things like that. Well, let me go ahead and stop the recording. I thank you again for participating in my project, and then we could just talk.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.